My 29 female husband, 30 male, is becoming more and more feminine.
Okay. I mean, what do you define that as?
Is true.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
All right.
So I, 29 female, have been in a relationship with my husband, 30 male, for 5 years, married for one. He always had some feminine hobbies slash traits. For instance, he took ballet classes while he was in college, and was doing them at the time we met.
Okay. Men can do ballet.
Dude,
You know what
I
I mean?
feel like men who do like ballet or like gymnastics, they are some of the most strongest fucking dudes
Yeah.
out there, man.
Well, like, I mean, Sean, not ballet, but he dances.
Dances.
I'm like, damn,
He
I wish I could do
dances
that.
well.
Yeah, he does.
My guy can move.
Yeah. God. So just off the
I wish
bat, that's not like
Yeah, it's not a feminine
a
thing.
feminine thing. It's just a hobby or a
Exactly.
sport.
Yeah. He has always had plenty of female friends, and he worked for 3 years in an all-women workplace. Also, his best friend is gay, and he sometimes goes out with him in a group to gay bars and clubs. Side note on that one, I too at work on like an all-women team. I have been for like the past 5 years. Like even in like the past 3 years that I've worked for like different places, most of the leadership are women. Most of my coworker are women. That shit don't bother me. And
Yeah.
I played in a LGBTQ like volleyball league for like years too. Went to gay bars with like during like some of their like awards nights or like just get together. That's just a fucking vibe, bro. Like they're
For
so
sure.
like
Yeah.
happy and like accommodating. So I don't know. This doesn't scream feminine to me at all. It's just they're the set of friends that they like.
Yeah.
The boyfriend had.
It's who they feel comfortable with. It's who they have fun with. Like, who cares?
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I could accept all that, and it didn't bother me much, although I did worry in the first 2-3 months of dating that he might be closeted gay. Those concerns quickly abated, and then I discovered he has a very high libido and is clearly attracted to me and is turned off by guys. But in the last year, he has had something of a transformation. He has grown his hair long, adopted a skincare routine. He is dressing well and learning about color matching. He has a hair care routine that is more onerous. Is that the word?
I think so. Yeah.
Onerous than my own. He has gotten into self-care, including going to spas, massages, saunas, and having regular bathes with bath bombs. That's
So he's just taking
Damn.
care of himself.
yeah. And
okay.
which is wild because of so much stories that we read is just guys that can't even wash their own ass.
Yeah. I mean, on top of that, like he just turned 30. As someone who is just about to turn 30, like,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
you start thinking about stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, will my skin be good when I'm 50? Will my hair still be here? Like, you have those
Nope,
thoughts.
not
and
me.
so like, for sure. Well, I mean, look at my forehead, but
Oh, shit, I got a 5 head, brother.
like it's something you think about. And so like, I can imagine maybe having that realization, be like, oh, I want to take care of my skin. I want to take care of my hair. I've also grown my hair out in the past year, and I try and take care of it more now because, it takes a little bit more.
It does.
Same with my beard and stuff like that. Like as you grow older, you learn to take care of yourself more, or you should learn to take care of yourself more and care about self-care and stuff like that.
Dude,
So
self-care is so important, and it's one of those things where it's not just defined by being a woman or like,
yeah,
it's so frowned upon for men to be able to like, oh, I like to put moisturizer. Would rather have like guys would rather have calluses, right? Like I don't want that shit, bro. Like I want my fucking hands to be smooth as hell.
yeah. It's
Got
so
me messed
funny
up.
because like I use beard cream, which essentially is just moisturizer.
Which is, yeah.
But you have to like to get me into it. I was like, oh, it has to be manly moisturizer. Has to have the word beard in it or sandalwood.
Yeah. Dude, I got to the point that when Juliet orders stuff in like Sephora, I'm like, can I have some? That shit's tight, bro. I'm like,
Hell yeah,
damn, this
dude.
shit smells good.
Yeah.
And then to continue on, then this week he got his ears pierced. I asked him why he would pierce his ears, and he said that he thought it looked good and he wanted to wear earrings. I did have my ears pierced at one point, but I got them closed off. He is currently wearing a small emerald green studs in each ear. This is all very feminine. And I'm starting to worry that there might be something else deeper going on that could be bad for our relationship. Has anyone ever encountered this before? Should I talk to him about it and ask why he's doing all this? Or should I try to let it go?
Okay, so this is just traditional, like trying to put him in a traditional male role. It's like the opposite of what we used to dealing with, where it's men trying to put women in traditional female roles.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he's just getting comfortable
Taking
in
care
his
of
own
himself.
skin,
Yes.
taking care of himself. I mean, I would never get my ears pierced because I'm a bitch.
It does hurt. I hated it. I had it like here, and then like the other. I'm like, ouch, this shit hurts.
Yeah, but also like they're just expressing himself in ways he wants to, and like I truly don't understand what the concern is. Like if like the sex is good, everything else, then what are you really worried about? I don't understand.
She's giving me like a closeted bigot vibe.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
because it's like if is your relationship strained anyway by this, or like are you just
it don't sound like
up? So I truly don't understand it. It sounds like the problem's with you, and maybe you should
get therapy
and figure out your own biases and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's starting to sound a little homophobe, like just reading all that. It's probably right. They were probably raised in like a more traditional like household where men are supposed to look a certain way, act a certain way.
Beer, watch football,
chug. I don't know. Like I said earlier, man, like that's if it's something that like he's passionate about, his hobby, that's his hobby. Those are the friends that he has, and it seems like it's not affecting anything about your life, your relationship, hell, your sex life. So you're getting piped. So I don't know why she's complaining about this. Exactly. So wanted to wanted to put a little more context because OP did clarify like a few things. Okay. So someone commented, basic lower score quantity 9430 commented, some very tough masculine men wear studs in their ears, have an extensive skin and hair care routine because men start to lose hair around 30 and their skin changes too. Yes, on the losing hair part. Why don't you just sit down and talk to your husband about why he does each one of the things that you see a problem with? His answers may be entirely different from what you are assuming. To which then OP responded, well, I did ask him about some of it actually, and he said, for hair, he has always wanted to have long hair, but couldn't for his entire life due to school/work dress codes, which sucks.
Completely reasonable. Yeah, I also, same thing.
Yeah. He's worried that he will start balding soon and sees the next couple of years as his last chance to try it out.
100%. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Perfectly valid.
Yeah.
Skin, he got frightened by some sunspots on his nose and so started using SPF daily. Then one thing led to another and he fell down the rabbit hole of skincare.
Yeah.
Perfectly valid.
So taking care of his skin. Yeah, exactly. For the reasons to take care of yourself.
Hair care routine. He's worried that unless he keeps his hair healthy, people will judge him as a messy man who has an unkempt hair. I always come out looking like a bear coming out of a hibernation, so I get it. I don't have a hair care routine, and I should start. I should really start taking care of myself.
For sure.
And then for color matching, he reckons his friends, and they bracketed mostly female, used to poke fun at him for how he dressed. It caused him to try to learn about color matching and how to dress himself. He sounds like he's maturing.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could. I have a hard time with it.
Me too.
Most of the good things I own are from Sienna. She bought them for me.
I'm literally wearing like a Disney shirt from Target because that's all I'm like, oh, okay, this is like $6. I might as well buy it. Yeah. I do not know how to dress at all.
I mean,
Sean's a different beast. Sean can dress. He can dress.
He's on a different level.
Making fun of me about my gym membership. This motherfucker has like expensive ass jackets and shoes all the time. He'll never hear this. And then for bath bombs /spas/saunas, he feels envious of the self-care culture he thinks exists amongst women, and he is envious of the sauna culture in Europe and Japan. He says he wants to be able to relax and unwind in the same ways.
I got roasted on the last time saunas were brought up when I said I didn't like it. Apparently I'm at war with the Finnish.
Well, you're finished with the Finnish, my guy.
And here's the thing. I never said you can't like it. I just said I don't like it.
I was so sad. I couldn't do the onsen or like the spas in Japan because I have tattoos. I really wanted to experience it.
Oh, can you not do it because of that?
You can't. Like, you can't do it publicly if you have tattoos. We wanted to do like get a private one, like by Mount Fuji, but it was really expensive. So we're like, maybe next time. But always
Right.
wanted to. I've heard nothing but great things about like the sauna experience in Japan. But someday I'll
Okay.
get there.
Yeah. Anyway, that was just a tangent. But like, I mean, I feel for that. Like, as someone who I'd never had a massage up until last year, the year before, and like,
Really?
because I mean, I don't know. Like, as a man, like, I'm just like, I'd never considered getting one. It always seemed like a weird concept to me. And so I got one with Sienna for like Valentine's Day or something. And yeah, I'm like, damn, I could use more of these and like
Dude,
more self-care and more like sauna spas and stuff like that.
dude,
for sure.
Next time the boys meet, fuck that. We're going on a fucking pedicure. Me, you, and Sean, bro.
I did that too for the first time.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah. Well, it was mostly nice, and then they cut my nail too short, and
you got ingrown.
I'm inherent to get like just all the time ingrown every time I cut. It doesn't matter what I do, and so I had a really bad one after that.
Damn,
like,
yo,
I don't know if I could do this again.
Julia took me to like a nice fancy one. They started putting fruits on my fucking legs. I'm like, I feel like I'm being marinated right now. I fucking love it.
She's actually cooking you up, John. You're gonna be in her next book.
I'm gonna be delicious. Oh, I care. I'm gonna be a snack.
Get therapy.